So I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love waking up every day. It's just my favorite part of the day. And I absolutely would not be able to do that if it weren't for my Timex alarm clock. So if you're like me and like being awake, head on over to my bio and you can get 15% off this whatever.
Hey guys, that's literally all we are seeing today. I know I am not the only one that noticed it. You have to tell me what you think about it. And that's what we're talking about today.
So if you're like me and you spend the majority of your day curled up in the fetal position thinking about how dark life is, I have the perfect solution for you. You absolutely need to try Lamp. Rick Tamlin said it best in Anchorman when he said, "I love Lamp." Head on over to my bio if you want to be like him.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, you know what I did a few months ago, and it's really helped me? I cleaned up my social media. I've talked about this many videos ago, but I'm tired. Like you've got to be tired too. Like anybody who's complaining about the economy, you have to be tired. Every single social media platform, let's start with Instagram. Instagram, number one. I cannot stand that I see ads or see people that I don't follow in Instagram. Like what happened to the days? I know what happened to them, but we're just saying, I miss the days. I miss the days where I went into Instagram and the people that I followed, that's who I saw in the order that they posted. So they've taken that away from us, right? And they've sprinkled in ads. Like if you even Google, like I'm scared of my phone. If I even mentioned the other day, me and my friend were talking about, I forgot what it was, but the next thing I knew, the ad for that was coming up on my phone. I barely go on Facebook. When I went on Facebook, the ad for that was on Facebook. Like it's getting weird in these streets, right? And I get it. I get that influencers have to make their coin somehow. But now, like, where's the authenticity? Where are the genuine reviews? Where are the videos where you're not selling me something? I understand that a lot of things are contractual and things are a business, right? I get it from their point of view. But sometimes for me, and I might sound really like not smart to you by saying this, but sometimes greed, you have to still step ahead of greed and be an authentic person. I get that you have a brand deal. I get that you have a sponsorship, but when every time I'm watching your video, like if I genuinely like you as a person, even me with this small channel, right? I would never, if I got a contract, if somebody was gracious enough to give me a contract for something, I would never get on here and review something with you guys that I didn't genuinely like. I'd never ever do that. And if I did like it, I'd also put a disclaimer that don't go out your way to buy this unless you can afford it. And I might not get the contract because these people have to review your video before, and I'm willing to do that. I'm willing, but this is not my source of income. This is more of a hobby for me. And if I develop it into something where I do make money from it and I do get contracts, I would hope that people would be happy for me. But at the same time, I would not do anything that I would not feel like it would benefit the people that watch my channel. If that all makes sense. I just couldn't do it. I feel like now people are like, I got a contract, I got money, whether I like this or not, this I'm going to put in your face. And it's, I'm two ways about this. Some people say they hate when people try to hide that they're selling an ad, because I guess you are supposed to identify that your video or your reel or whatever is an ad. But some people hate that people hide it. But then some people hate that it's so in your face. So like, what do the influencers do? They still have to make money. They still have to make a coin. I think it's just the over forcing us with ads. So what I did a few months ago was just clean up my social media. I don't follow any celebrities on social media. And then as far as things that used to tempt me, anybody that does unboxings, unless we are cool outside like of just the actual scroll and like we DM each other, anybody who does like crazy unboxings all the time or must-haves, they're off of my social media. Because I'm old enough to know what I need. Like I don't need somebody telling me that I need this item, or I don't want to watch someone unbox 10 bags at a time. And I know for a fact that there's no way they're using all 10 bags. What happened to the 10 you unboxed 3 months ago? What happened to the 2 that you unboxed before that? What happened to they're not getting used. Like I'm hip to that now. I'm out of that. You used to see the cartoon when people get hypnotized. Like I'm awake. I am out of that hypnotized phase. Those things don't faze me. I could watch you unbox 10 Louis Vuitton bags right now and not want one. I could watch you unbox a Coach bag, not want one. Watch you do, you guys get it. I can watch that now and keep on moving. And I don't have that in my feed anymore. And I really do believe that your social media feed says a lot about who you are. It's what you're consuming. Social media is now giving you what you want. It's like you click on this all the time. Guess what? That's what we're going to fill your page with. So that's what you're going to see. So you can't really say, oh, I'm addicted to this and I'm addicted to that and I can't help it because of X, Y, and Z. You're asking for it. Like, I might just drop my freaking mic. You're asking for it. You're asking to see these things, and social media is giving you what you want. But I think people are just tired, and I think that people are learning the way to get this out of your feed, the way to see healthier things, like, is to unfollow these people that are just selling you things. Like my Amazon cart, ever since I made a conscious decision not to see something on social media and put it in my Amazon cart to remind me for later, I have spent less on Amazon. Like the last thing I bought on Amazon were, air fryer paper liners, and that's it. And that's because I actually need those. I ran out of them. I got them from Amazon before and I ordered them. So one key thing is I don't keep my Amazon cart full. Like that's helped me, because if you even go to not the people that you're subscribed to, but if you go to the homepage of YouTube, you will see Amazon must-haves. If you go, I'm not really a TikToker, but if you go on TikTok, it's this must-haves. If you go on Instagram, this must-haves. I don't follow any of those pages, so I rarely see them. But when I did follow those pages, I ended up with a bunch of stuff that I didn't freaking need. I bought, what was it? One of the room diffusers. I used to use it every day when I first got it. I don't even use it anymore. So why did I need that? I didn't need it. I needed it because someone told me that I needed it. So yeah, I'm highly suggesting, especially if this is a year that you want to save money, this year that you say, you know what, I rather, instead of put that money into something I'm going to use 5 or 6 times, I rather put it away for a rainy day because times are getting crazy. Clean up your social media. I promise you, it will definitely help you. And another thing that I learned is that, some people will take this video like I'm telling them who they should and what they shouldn't follow. I'm not doing that. Like I feel like I present information for people who really say, you know what, I've maybe spent too much money and I want to save money. Like if you're not trying to save money, you wouldn't be here at 7:27 minutes into this video. That's just really how I feel. I think that I've come up with a solution for my household and for my lifestyle on how to save, and I'm loving it. I'm loving that I have the discipline. I'm loving that I have, and it's not even restrictions, because if I wanted to go out and buy that item, I literally could. I don't see the use in it anymore. If I've had a purse that I have not used in over a year and I'm still buying other purses, that's a problem for me. If I have a pair of shoes that I haven't worn in over a year and I'm still buying more shoes, that's a problem for me. And then if it's a problem for me if I'm allowing myself to constantly consume that information with social media, because a lot of us are on social media the majority of our day. Let's just keep it real. I have limited my social media time to doing research for these videos. I go on Instagram to see what my friends have sent me and respond to memes because I love memes. Your girl loves a good laugh. But we're going to end with this video right here. And I completely understand where this girl is coming from. Your social media says a lot about you. It's just the truth. If you are consuming Bible verses and clicking on all Bible stuff, guess what? Your social media is going to be filled with Bible verses. If you are clicking on purses, it's going to be consumed with purses, and vice versa. I even unfollowed like a lot of the gossip sites. Like I only follow Shade Room and Baller Alert, and I'm about to unfollow Baller Alert because their headlines and their captions are they just want to make people mad. And I'm not saying Shade Room's not messy like that, but I can only be so shady and I can only be so messy. I watch all the Real Housewives. I have enough shows for enough mess in my life. So I think today Baller Alert is coming off of my Instagram too, because their headlines are just getting ridiculous. So I'm here to just say, look at this last clip that I'm going to show you. If you're still here, please like this video. I'm trying to grow. I appreciate all of your love, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
So I've been unfollowing people, specifically influencers, for the past couple of months now, you know? And the reason why I started unfollowing influencers is because every time I would go to their page or I would come upon their TikTok or, their Instagram post, they were always selling something, always. So it got to the point where, I was being told, or everyone is being told in the comments, if you want this, comment DM, right? Because you need to drive up the engagement, because obviously the algorithm in Instagram and I guess TikTok is changing, right? Their content is not getting pushed out, right? So they have to say these things. And it got to the point where I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because, love, I can't afford to buy these things, right? And even if I could afford to buy it, it's just, it's too much. You're constantly being bombarded with product. So not only am I getting bombarded by, influencers telling me, yo, I got this, buy it. I'm also going on YouTube and they're always putting ads, or I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling and there's another ad, and then I'm on TikTok and I'm scrolling and there's more ads. That's why I'm unfollowing you. I'm unfollowing influencers for that reason. I just unfollowed an influencer before making this TikTok, and I really, really like her content, but it was getting too obvious how she was placing certain content like on the screen. Like, I know what you're doing and I don't like it.